Guys, so right now I am sitting by my TV anxiously waiting. About like 4 or 5 months ago, I filmed a video on my YouTube channel about my first audition in LA and how I got the part. And yeah, so I played a main character on this show. It was just one episode, but it's pretty funny from what I remember. I actually never saw the episode that I was in, so that's why I'm like so excited to find out that my episode is going to be airing today. I'm kind of nervous. I always get nervous when I see myself on TV because I don't know, I'm just like, oh my god, am I gonna look bad? Do I sound stupid? Like, I don't know. But yeah, so I will show you guys the show.
Client's rights. She was elected to the bench because she believes in doing the right thing.
I'm very passionate about helping people, period. Sometimes life pulls you from up here to down here to teach you a lesson. And you're in a valley right now. And there are lessons in this valley. I hope you learn from them.
Objective, independent justice.
You can always turn your life around. If you keep walking, you can overcome whatever circumstances you're facing.
This is Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. Clarissa Vaughan is suing ex-boyfriend Peter Grasso in the amount of $1,032. She says she required medical treatment after wearing a pair of underwear suggested by the defendant.
All right, Miss Vaughan.
Yes.
You're suing Mr. Grasso for $1,032 for medical expenses.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, and what's your relationship, sir? What's your relationship with this lady?
She's my ex-girlfriend.
Oh, okay. So how long were we girlfriend and boyfriend?
A little over a month.
Okay, a month.
Mm-hmm.
And you call her girlfriend even if it was just a month?
Yeah.
Was it a hookup?
No.
Things got pretty serious, like really fast.
Okay, so how'd you meet this fella?
We met back in January at the gym, our local gym that we were going to. And we never really talked at the gym, but...
Okay. You used to see him at the gym all the time?
Yeah, like I would like look at him and like wink at him and he'd smile at me and we were just like really flirtatious.
Okay.
But, you know...
He never came over and said, hey, my name is Peter.
He did come over to me and introduce himself, kind of. But
What's
he never.
kinda? How do you kind of introduce yourself?
Like he didn't like shake my hand or like give me his number or anything.
What did he say?
He was like, "Hey, you look good today." Stuff like that.
Okay, deep stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like, you know, I told him like, "I like your hair."
Right. He does have nice hair.
Yeah, he really. I mean.
Right.
Thank you.
You
Yeah, he did have nice hair.
Okay. So then what happened? So the relationship started from the gym?
No. I don't know why. I mean, for what reason he stopped going to the gym.
Right.
I mean, probably because he just like let himself go.
Right.
But he stopped going to the gym, and I was just like wondering like what happened to that guy.
Okay.
Am I ever gonna see him again?
Right.
So then one night I was with my girlfriend, and we were drinking a little bit of wine, and it was kind of a stupid idea, but we just thought it'd be fun to just post on missed connections on the internet.
I thought it was where you go to meet people who you met briefly somewhere, like on a train or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
but you kind of met him. It wasn't so fleeting as a train ride. I mean, you saw this guy a few times.
So it was pretty serious. Yeah.
What was serious?
Our encounter.
Oh, okay. So you thought if you went on missed connections, you might be able to find him.
Well, I mean, I was kind of drunk, so I really don't know what I was thinking. It was kind of just like a joke. We didn't expect anything to come out of it.
Right.
It was just kind of like for the heck of it, you know?
So what did you do? You put something on there yourself?
Yeah, I did. I was like, you know, I'm the cute girl from the gym.
Right, yeah, that could have been anybody.
Oh, yeah. But, like, he would know which one. I said I was, like, the blonde one with the nice eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you found this thing?
Yeah.
Why were you looking on there? Because you could have just gone back to the gym to find her.
And I look from time to time, and yeah, I happen to see her post.
Are you missing this many connections?
No, I go on once in a while, just browsing. Browsing
right.
around,
You ever meet anybody on there?
Yeah, a couple times.
Oh, okay. All right. So did you see this lady's post?
Yes, I did.
Did you know it was the cute girl from the gym?
Not at first, because her pictures look different than her in the gym.
Okay.
She actually looked better in the pictures. She looked good.
Okay.
So
doesn't she look good now?
Yeah, she's all right. She looks all right.
Okay. Wow.
It's okay. At least I'm still going to the gym.
But this was my girlfriend. You told me the first thing out your mouth.
It was my girlfriend.
Right. Didn't she look good when she was your girlfriend?
Yeah. She did. But, well, now the way I think of her makes me think she's unattractive.
Okay, something ugly happened.
Yeah.
Okay, so we hooked up on misconnections.
Yes.
And then what happened? Did we go out on a date?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where did we go? Where did we go?
Our local diner.
So we went to the diner and we were talking. It's a good relationship.
Yeah,
it's
like,
a connection.
We
Yeah.
actually hit it off like pretty quickly.
Well, you had anything in common?
Yeah.
What did you have in common?
Oh, we both worked out. We both went to the gym.
Right.
You know,
We both live in San Diego.
Both live in San
Okay, that's a
Diego.
lot right there. Both work out at the gym and they live in San Diego.
We were
That's
attracted
special.
to each other.
Right.
She looked good. She definitely thought I looked good.
Right. She told you look good?
She didn't say it right out,
But
but
you
I
could
could tell
just
by
tell.
her body language.
Right. What was
Like,
her body language?
She was giving me these, the way she was looking at me with her eyes, like just up
Right.
and down.
Batting
just
them and everything?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So you got the right signal.
I definitely felt the
Okay,
signal.
so how did the date end?
So after we had dinner at the diner, we ended up in his car in the parking lot,
Okay.
and we were just like chatting.
Right.
Like the vibes that I was getting from
Right,
him just
right.
made me feel like, maybe we should get in the back seat, just take things to the next level. It was like I don't usually do things like that, but the connection.
You don't usually do things like
Never.
that. How often do you do things like that?
Not in the backseat of a car.
No, it wasn't the backseat of the car. That wasn't the problem.
Oh, okay.
You just met him.
Yeah, but the connection was really
It was
strong.
just there.
It was just there, yeah.
Okay.
Coming up,
What's wrong with these panties?
Well, they gave me a rash.
the case of Clarissa Vaughan, who is suing former boyfriend Peter Grasso to recoup the cost of a medical procedure.
So who said let's get in the back?
Like, we both just agreed. Like, we're just like,
Hey, you want to get in the back? Yeah, I want to get in the back.
yeah.
We get in the back.
Yeah.
Okay, then what happened?
Well, one thing led to another,
Right.
and we ended up,
Getting to know each other.
yes,
Okay.
in
Okay.
special ways.
Right, like the Bible says.
say the least.
He knows you now.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so I guess that was nice.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
after
yeah.
that encounter, we
Right.
started seeing each other every single
Right,
day.
every day?
Yeah, I would
Okay.
spend every other night at his place,
Right.
and then he would spend some nights at my place.
Okay. Wow. So this goes on for a month.
Yeah, a month and a half.
A month and a half. Then what happened then? Was it a good relationship?
I thought it was.
Was it
No.
a relationship?
It was
No.
a relationship.
It wasn't a relationship?
I mean,
It
up
was a
until a certain
relationship.
point, it was a good relationship. See,
Well, what did you guys do together other than get to know each other?
we watched movies.
Right.
We'd have dinner.
Okay. It's like a boring little relationship you had there.
Yeah, well,
Not much going on.
There was a
Peter
lot of sex involved.
Just sex. That's what it was about then.
Peter was more interested in sexual acts
Right.
of the kinky nature.
Right.
Well,
Well, you know what? A man might get that impression with a girl on the first night who says, let's get in the back seat.
Yeah, but
A man kind of may get that impression. Okay?
yeah, but we were dating at this
Right,
point.
but didn't your mama ever tell you that you don't just roll into bed the first time you meet somebody? You don't know who this man is. He could have been a rapist, a stalker. He could have been anybody. He could have had a disease.
I know.
You don't know what you were getting into.
You're
But
right.
anyway, I digress. So we're a month and a half in, and what happens?
Well, Peter's always been into like kinky stuff. He likes to pretend he's Joe the plumber, and I'm like a lonely housewife, and he like puts handcuffs on me, and like that's just kind of like basic stuff. It didn't really scare me too much.
Right.
But then there was one night we were drinking a little bit, and we had sex,
Mhm.
and then the next morning I woke up with a pair of I don't know whose granny panties on me. Now, I don't own a pair of granny panties. I've never owned a pair of granny panties.
Okay.
I don't usually wear panties.
Okay.
So this is why
So these
this was
definitely weren't
strange.
your granny panties.
They were not. And
Well, let me ask a question. During that very first encounter and afterwards, were you guys using protection? So that's no. That's no.
we tried.
You tried. And but then what happened?
Sometimes we'd forget.
Okay. That's what's in the bag, the granny panties?
Yes.
Let me see the granny panties. They were on your body? I'm not going to touch those.
Yeah,
So
I
no,
wouldn't
give them back
recommend
to
it.
her.
I
So
wouldn't touch
let me
them.
see these panties. Take them out the bag. Let her deal with them.
No, I can't.
Why? What's wrong with these panties?
Well, they gave me a rash.
Coming up,
I got completely turned off. I got freaked out.
Okay, well, you try living with it then.
Back with the case of Clarissa Vaughan, who is suing former boyfriend Peter Grasso to recoup the cost of a medical procedure.
How do you know these panties gave you a rash?
After Peter used them on me a couple of times,
He used them on you a couple of times. What does that mean?
He at one point said that he wouldn't have sex with me unless I was wearing the granny panties. I guess he was into the granny panties.
Right. So you start wearing these granny panties.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
Right, but where were they kept when you weren't having sex?
To.
Excuse me.
I don't know, maybe he had like a secret panty stash. I don't know.
No, I'm saying, we're going to have sex, and he says, hey, let's use the granny panties. Where do we get them from?
Like, he would go to the bathroom, and then, like, he'd come back, and he'd have the panties.
Right.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I bought them from the store for her.
Right.
Yeah, they weren't
Clean,
new,
fresh
though. They were
panties.
definitely used. You
But
could tell they were used.
were agreeing to use used panties.
Yeah, but the first...
She was into it.
No, I was not into it. That's disgusting. And the first night...
You know what?
I fell
The disgusting is coming from over here. Okay, wait. If I had to talk about what's disgusting, you just told me they weren't new panties, but you were... don't interrupt me. You were allowing him to use them on you, as you say.
But he told me that they were new panties.
You knew they weren't new panties.
I wasn't sure. I decided to give him the benefit of the doubt.
You
because I
weren't
wanted
sure,
to trust
so
him.
let me just give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm not quite sure if these drawers are brand new or not, so I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, but like the first night he put them on me and I didn't even know. So he like unwillingly put the panties on me.
Right, but after that you were agreeing to the panties, remember?
The second time, we were going to have sex and he couldn't get aroused. And I felt bad for him, so I was like, listen, if you want to use the granny panties again, okay, but like just this one time. And then after that, it was like he couldn't have sex without the granny panties. It
you
was
know
like,
what? You should be locked up. You need to be locked up somewhere. So you got a rash.
Yes.
What kind of rash was this?
It's red. It was swollen.
Did you go to a doctor?
Yes.
What did the doctor say it was?
I don't have health insurance, so I went to my local clinic.
Right. Do you still have the rash now?
Yes.
So you're saying you haven't been able to afford to get rid of the rash?
No, because I don't have insurance.
Right.
And I went to the medical clinic, and the doctor basically told me that it's a chronic skin infection and that I need to go see a specialist.
You don't have the money for that?
I don't.
So, Peter.
Yes.
Gosh, I forgot you were standing here, Peter. So, she thinks you gave her a rash.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Right.
I didn't give her a rash.
Right. Do we have any witnesses? Anybody?
Yes.
Who do you have?
So shortly after I found out from the doctor that I had this skin rash, I tried to text and call Peter. I repeatedly called him, and he would not answer my phone calls.
Now, have we broken up at this point?
Well, he wouldn't answer my phone calls.
Why weren't you answering her calls?
Because
I
he was trying to avoid the problem.
Honestly.
Because he knew he had done it to me. He knew that he was the one responsible.
Your Honor, if you would have seen this rash, you wouldn't have been answering text or calls either.
You saw it.
I saw it when we were about to get into it. It looked like somebody threw up something on her butt.
Okay.
It was it was disgusting. I got completely turned off. I got freaked out.
Okay, well, you try living with it then. You're the one that gave it to me.
But
I don't have the rash. I don't know where she got it from.
Coming up.
You met him in the gym, and he didn't even give you his phone number, nor did he ask for yours.
He asked for my number.
I'm not talking to you.
Who is suing former boyfriend Peter Grasso to recoup the cost of a medical procedure.
You have in your pleadings listed a Shelly Lewis. Who's that?
Shelly, yes. So since he wouldn't return my phone calls, I posted on Missing Encounters a picture of the panties as well as a warning to all other women out there.
Let me see. Do they do that too on miscommunication?
Well, it's just like a warning for potential victims of the Petinator.
All females, I must warn you about a messed up dude. He is a scumbag and he has one of the worst fetishes. If you're in the San Diego area, please watch out for this man. I acquired a strange rash because of what this man did, and it's ruining my life. Huh. Okay, so what happened after you posted these pictures?
So Shelly ended up emailing me, and she told me that those were actually panties that her ex-boyfriend Peter over here used on her. So we exchanged phone numbers, and we basically...
Is that Shelly Lewis?
Yes.
Court called Shelly Lewis.
This way, miss.
Come forward and be sworn. Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear affirming testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
So these are your panties?
Yes, those are panties that Peter made me wear during sex.
Okay, so was he your boyfriend?
Yes, he was.
How long was he your boyfriend?
About a month.
There's a word in every language for women like y'all. In every language. How'd you meet him?
We were at a concert. We were both with different groups of friends. We were drinking a little bit. We ended up talking. We liked each other. We exchanged numbers.
Oh, he did give you his phone number?
Yes, we exchanged phone numbers.
Okay, and then we started
dating.
How soon after he gave you his number that you were sleeping with him? How soon was it?
About a week.
Okay. And so, how'd you know these were your panties?
They're unmistakable. They are, and I heard about her rash that she got.
You
which
have
is
that
the
rash
same,
too?
Yes, I had mine treated, but it's the same rash that Peter gave to her.
I showed her my rash.
Right. So you did. you didn't have a rash until you knew Peter.
No, I didn't have a rash until the night that he made me wear the panties.
How did he make you wear panties? I mean, panties require putting one foot through one hole and putting another foot through another hole, bringing them past the calves, lifting up the knees, bringing them over the knees, lifting up the butt.
Yeah, but
I understand.
they're really big,
You
so
be
they're
quiet.
very
Be
easy to
quiet.
put on.
You be quiet. How do you not know somebody's putting panties on you?
I actually put the panties on myself.
Was drunk.
This is so
drunk.
I have been drinking a little bit.
Were you drunk?
No,
Well,
I was
then how
tipsy.
come you didn't know that somebody was putting panties
Because
on you?
Peter has a hard time getting aroused when he's not having sex with girls who don't have panties on.
No, they loved it.
No, I did not.
Excuse me, it was your idea.
Are you freaking serious? You're messed up in the head. Let me just tell you something. I can find treatment.
Miss Vaughan. I'm ready to rule. I think I've heard enough. Really?
This man is manipulative. He's seeking out girls.
He's not seeking out girls. Girls are seeking
did it to
him
both
out.
of us.
No. We went on misconnections. Because you met him in the gym and he didn't even give you his phone number, nor did he ask for yours.
He asked for my number.
I'm not talking to you.
Judge Karen's verdict when Supreme Justice returns.
The fact that he wasn't looking for an interested relationship with you, you sought him out. So don't say that he's luring girls or seeking out girls.
But he's putting granny panties on girls when he knows that they're going to get an infection. He should have known.
Let me just say this to you. What? The first night you slept with this man, you didn't even have protection on. Okay? Wait. If you're not going to go through the trouble of protecting yourself and have unprotected sex with a stranger, I'm not going to protect you either. Judgment for the defendant. Good luck to you.
Judge Karen has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim is denied.
Obviously, none of this was my fault because the judge ruled it in my favor.
You're so full of it. Your granny panties ruined my life.
I just finished watching my episode and oh my god, it was so bad. I really honestly hope that nobody thinks that is real because, I mean, obviously it's a fake name, fake situation. I've never had a man give me granny panties and get a rash, but I tried to play the character as stupid but believable as possible because you know what, there are people like that out there in this world, and I think that this show carries a message, and that is, you know, don't have sex with guys in the backseat of your car if a guy tries to put granny panties on you during sexual intercourse. It's usually a red flag. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.